Hello friends, welcome back. Today's recipe is going to be Ekadashi special because we have Kartik Ekadashi coming up soon, and it's a simple sabzi made with potatoes. We call it Kyarsi Bhari in Sindhi, which means Ekadashi ki sabzi. I make it only with potatoes, but if you wish to add some vegetables that can be eaten during fasting period, like carrot or lotus stem or makhanas, you can go ahead and add them also. But the plain potato one also tastes really good, and it can be paired with the rotis or puris made with water chestnut flour or buckwheat flour. So let's go and make the patati bhaji, kyarsi bhaji. Ingredients for the potato bhaji, gyarsi bhaji. A bowl full of potatoes or as required, oil 2 to 3 tablespoons, 4 cardamoms crushed, rock salt for taste, and 2-3 pinches of crushed black pepper. Let's start making the bhaji. Heat oil in a pan. You can also take ghee if you wish, but ghee becomes heavier, so I take oil, or you can take half and half. Once it is hot, dip in the crushed cardamoms. Saute them for a little while so that they give out a nice aroma. Do this on the medium or low flame so that they don't get burnt. Once that's done, you can add the potatoes. I've taken 3 potatoes, boiled them, peeled and cut them into cubes. This will serve 2 people. Now we are going to stir fry the potatoes for 2 minutes. While doing this, keep mashing and breaking the potatoes a bit with the spatula. This will thicken the gravy and give a body to the curry. Once this is done, we'll add water, about 2 cups. Again, depends on how much gravy you want. 2 cups is sufficient for a nice and thick gravy. Add the salt. We are using rock salt, as fasting days we are not supposed to eat the normal salt. Give it a good stir. Now cover and we will allow it to simmer. Halfway through, you keep opening and stirring it couple of times. Now after simmering for 3 minutes, the curry should be almost done. So it takes 5 minutes to make this curry. First we sauteed it for 2 minutes and simmering 3 minutes. So you see, this much gravy is sufficient. It will also thicken after keeping. Now sprinkle the freshly crushed black pepper. Some people also like to add crushed pomegranate seeds, anardana, but I skip that. Now let's proceed with the puris. Here are the ingredients. We have taken oil for frying, 2 small potatoes boiled, buckwheat flour 2 cups and rock salt. Now in a large platter, transfer the flour for kneading. Take as much as you need. 1.5 to 2 cups is sufficient. Add little bit of oil, or you can add ghee if you like, and salt to taste, rock salt. And the boiled potatoes, we have to mash them well and add to the flour. This helps in binding the puris
because buckwheat flour is a very dense, and without the addition of potato the puris don't come out well. Using this boiled potato, mix all the flour nicely. First you mix it, and then we are going to add little by little water and knead it. Add water very carefully so that the dough doesn't become very soft, as it is already moist with the boiled potato. Now the kneading is done. Set the flour aside. Meanwhile, we'll heat the oil until we roll the puris. Now take a butter paper, grease it, and take a small lump, lemon sized, and roll it between the two sheets. Now our mothers and grandmothers never did that. They were really experts in patting with hand. They patted the puris just with hand, not even rolled it. Now carefully remove it from the paper and set it aside in a tray. Continue making the other puris in the same way. This makes it very easy to roll. Now test the oil if it is hot by putting a little piece of dough. Oil is hot. Now carefully drop the puri into it. With the help of the ladle, pour the oil over the puri so that it is puffed up. Flip it a couple of times and fry it evenly. The same way we are going to fry all the puris. You can also make the puris with Singadika atta, which is water chestnut flour, because these two grains are used during the fasting days. We don't use the other flour. Set them aside on a kitchen tissue. Now it's time for plating. The curry has thickened. You can see the gravy is quite thick enough. Some people like it liquidy, like soup. You can add water accordingly. But this consistency I feel is perfect with the puris. You can sprinkle a little bit of black pepper on top again. Serve the puris. This is the Ekadashi meal. Kartika Ekadashi is supposed to be very auspicious day. A lot of people fast on this day and pray to Tulsi Mata. So make and enjoy the special Ekadashi meal. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do share it with your friends. Happy Ekadashi to all of you in advance. Friends, those of you who are new to the channel, please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notifications. Here are some more videos for you. In case you have missed them out, do watch them. Thank you. Have a nice day.